my gosh. WrestleMania 40, Night 2 just ended moments ago, and I'm speechless. I have been watching professional wrestling for at least 25 of the 30 years that I've been on the planet. And I don't know of a time when I've ever been more proud to be a fan, when I've ever been more happy to be a fan of this crazy art form that is professional wrestling. I think this moment tonight, Cody, Roman finishing the story, I think it's the greatest WrestleMania moment of all time. And I think, honestly, it is one of the greatest moments in the history of professional wrestling as a whole. It is. You're going to be hard pressed to find a moment that tops it. Not just because of the storyline, as great as it was, not just because of Cody's story, but because of what it represents for this company and for this business. They made it clear this weekend it's a new era, it's a new time. The days of storylines that don't make sense and talent that goes underutilized and unnoticed and a product that oftentimes feels quite insulting to the fans that watch week to week, and a place where a lot of people, as we know, had bad experiences working. Like, it's a new time, it's a new era, and this moment of Cody winning the title represents everything that it's gonna be going forward. And it was just the best. I mean, the match was awesome. The crowd was into it from the word go. I literally I don't even know where to begin, but I will tell you this, my favorite moment of the match, other than Cody winning, there was a lot of great stuff going on, a lot of guys coming in. I love that at the end of the day, when Roman had his choice, he chose to hit Seth Rollins in the back with the chair. Seth Rollins in his Shield gear, he made the Shield entrance. He hit Rollins in the back with the chair, and it cost him because he couldn't get over what Seth did to him years ago. It's the villain origin story. The reason Roman Reigns became the evil villain that he is, you can trace it back to 2014 when Seth Rollins stabbed him in the back with a steel chair. And tonight, he couldn't help but get his retribution, and it cost him. Do you understand the beautiful story? I mean, that is goosebumps right there. That is chills. What's The Rock do right here when he's got the goosebumps? Absolute perfection. Perfect storytelling. I mean, I'm just it's been a little bit since it went off the air, and I'm just still sitting here buzzing. I'm still sitting here buzzing. The Rock, he's out there having the stare down with Cena. My millennial self nearly fell off the couch just at that alone. The freaking Undertaker. The Undertaker. The pop for The Undertaker was huge. What in the world? The Undertaker's here, Cena's here, Jay and Jimmy are flying off the ramp, going through a table. And then Cody wins in that moment, like with his wife, with Mama Rhodes, with all the good guys coming down, Triple H coming down. Like it is when people want to know why I watch this. Why do you watch professional wrestling? Why do you watch Raw? Why do you watch SmackDown? Why do you watch Dynamite? Why do you watch a Collision and all the pay-per-views? Like, why do you watch this? Because every once in a while, something like this happens. And it reminds you why you started watching in the first place. And there's been more and more of those moments lately. Because of certain people that are not there anymore. And good riddance to them. But It's just the best. It's the best feeling. I have so much adrenaline in my soul. Every thought out of control. Um, the rest of the show, there was other stuff that happened. I mean, as far as night two, I thought that Logan and Orton and there was nothing bad on night two. Like night two was an all time great. Drew and Seth with Priest cashing in afterwards was great. I thought the street fight was fun. I thought LA and AJ had a good match. I thought that Bailey and Io Sky was great. Don't lose sight of how great that match was. Bailey had her big moment. Don't forget about the great triple threat with Logan Paul, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton. I mean, that was so much fun. So great. Night two, they clicked on all cylinders. Night one, while not as strong as night two, you still had Gunther and Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title. That was awesome. Rhea and Becky had a great match. The ladder match was really good. The tag match with Roman and The Rock versus Cody and Seth ended up being good. And so, to me, I know people will say I'm a prisoner of the moment. You can make a case for best WrestleMania ever. I think like it's subjective. It's subjective. There have been some great WrestleManias over the years, but especially night two of this WrestleMania belongs in the discussion. I think it's just an all time. This Cody moment, especially, all time great. Just blows my mind. When professional wrestling is done right, there is absolutely nothing better. I'm telling you, there's no better art form than professional wrestling when it's done right. And tonight, it was done right. It's an A plus for everybody involved. Real quick, I'm going to give the man his flowers. Roman Reigns for 3.5 years held that belt. He won it in the middle of the pandemic in front of no fans. He's held it for 3.5 years. He's not retiring, obviously, but this title run has come to an end. There was a shot of him and Heyman hugging at the top of the ramp tonight while Cody celebrated. Incredible work by this man. And moments like tonight don't happen without title reigns like that. As much as Cody and his story was awesome, Roman and the title run he's been on, and 3.5 years, you don't get moments like this without title reigns like that. And that man, he's not done, he's not retiring, there's still a long way to go with Roman, but whoa, give the man his flowers. He deserves it. Give Cody his flowers. He deserves it. Everybody involved with this show, and in particular, this moment in this match, deserves all the credit in the world. And I'm ready for Raw tomorrow night. I'm ready to go forward and see what happens next, because this is the best. This was the best. God bless you, everybody. Bye.